everybody, good morning. We are being brave and we are going to head in and try to do a little sightseeing here in Bangalore. It's Bangalore, right?
Yeah.
Bangalore. Let's do this.
I can be with you wherever, stay at home or in a foreign land. I can stay like this forever, 'cause I got the world in my hand.
Okay, so this trip is not exactly going as I had hoped, but it's a new day and we are heading out to try and do a little bit of sightseeing.
All right, so welcome to normal traffic here in Bangalore. So what we're discovering here is that traffic laws are mere suggestions and it's survival of the fittest. So I'm pretty much establishing that the Uber app doesn't work right here in India because the closer we get, the longer our arrival time is. Or it could be because we're sitting here with the engine turned off in the middle of the highway. Alright, so we've been in the car for like an hour, but I think we've discovered the Bangalore concept of an open floor plan. So I think we're about to learn how to make a right-hand turn in India.
So after a 2-hour drive to go 10 miles, we finally made it to Bangalore Palace. Well, the palace is actually quiet, which is very nice compared to what we just went through over the last 2 hours. Now, yeah, there are some stray dogs lying around. The palace is actually designed by the British, so that's why it kind of looks more like an English-designed castle. Unfortunately, this is one of those places you need to get a proper release in order to sell your images, so I really wasn't taking a whole lot of pictures while I was here. Sorry about the shaky camera work, but you have to pay per camera that you use, so I'm filming all this on my Canon 7D, so I can also take some still images. Now, even though this is a palace and the Maharaja and the Queen does live here, it was a little bit on the run-down side, probably because of all the tourists they let come through here. Now, there were some nice places like this room, and our tour guide told us that this is where the Maharaja met Queen Elizabeth way back in 1961, so I don't think she's been back in a while. The place is just absolutely loaded down with pictures. And this is a real cool one. That chair down there is actually from Seville, Spain. And when we went down and saw it, you could see the Spanish architecture in the tiles.
Okay, everybody, so we just toured Bangalore Palace and a few things that we learned here. First of all, be careful because we were given the impression that you have to have a guide, and we found out probably within a minute after we got in there you did not need a guide. So there might be somebody greeting you when you come in trying to trick you. Also, if you're going to bring a camera, you're going to have to pay to use the camera. There's a different fee for cell phone cameras and professional level cameras. And I'll be honest with you, it's so dark in there, you're not going to get any great images. So if you do camera, I would say just take your cell phone camera and just use that, and don't pay the big fee for the big camera, because I honestly don't think I'm going to get anything to turn out, because I had to have the ISO setting so high the images are going to be grainy. But other than that, we're going to decide if we want to brave another tourist site or not. So yeah, we'll see what happens the rest of this day.
Okay, considering how long it takes to go anywhere, we opted to head back to the hotel. Traveling in Bangalore is a challenge. Okay, the driving here is insane. Driving around a circle is simply a battle of the bravest. The moped drivers are fearless, and I cannot even imagine how high the blood pressure is for anybody driving a truck. The only reason why we are not driving on the wrong side of the road is that big concrete barrier. If it wasn't there, the oncoming traffic lane, it's just another usable lane for us. It was both amazing and comical as I watched the drivers try to squeeze 6 lanes of traffic into 3. It was both hilarious and terrifying at the same time. Well, tomorrow is the real reason why I'm here in India. Click that subscribe button and join me on my adventures. If you know of a less traumatic and more beautiful place to visit in India, let me know in the comments, and remember, never stop exploring.